Alright guys, it's time for the battle of the sixes. We got our hands on a Galaxy S6 and we're pitting it against the iPhone 6 in the category that matters the most these days, the camera. We're going to show you a number of side-by-side comparisons of these two cameras in a variety of different scenarios to give you a sense of which is the overall winner. We're going to be as fair as possible, taking the same picture a few times and picking the best of the bunch to try to eliminate any bad luck shots, but ultimately, we didn't want to spend too much time trying to make the cameras do what we want. This is meant to be an evaluation of everyday, real-world performance that most of you can expect, not what kind of pictures you can take if you spend 5 minutes tweaking settings and trying to get the perfect shot. So take a look and decide for yourselves.
Alright guys, so for the first test we started right in the studio. And right off the bat we're definitely seeing an advantage to the Galaxy S6. Despite trying a few different times, the iPhone overexposed the shot in all of these. We also see a lot more detail, a lot crisper lines, and a lot more color from the Galaxy S6. One area the iPhone still has an advantage, and it's an advantage you guys are going to see in all of these photos, is with white balance. The iPhone does a much better job balancing the colors and getting a truer looking image, whereas the Galaxy S6 tends to be a bit on the warmer side, as you can see in this photo with our Fallout 3 statue in the office. Next up is a shot that would have been difficult with any camera, subject backlit by an outdoor light. The Galaxy S6 definitely had a slight advantage here. And moving outside, we see the Galaxy S6 really start to pull away. It took much crisper shots, and in cases where you might actually need those extra megapixels for the zoom room, it comes in handy. Flipping around to the selfie camera, the Galaxy S6 again had a pretty clear advantage here, particularly because it has a 5 megapixel camera in comparison to the iPhone 6's 1.2. Besides having more megapixels to work with, the Galaxy S6 did a better job right off the bat by exposing Andrea better and not blowing out the background completely. Next, we wanted to move into another familiar scene for smartphones, the dimly lit bar. This is the area that Samsung made the biggest deal about making huge improvements in their presentation for the S6, and while the non-flash shots were certainly brighter, their software went way overboard trying to reduce the noise on shots from the selfie cam, and it came out looking a bit like an oil painting. And as we look at these last few photos, I just wanted to say that overall the Galaxy S6 is a very impressive shooter. I moved to an iPhone 6 after owning an HTC One M7 for a long time, in part because of the iPhone's photo-taking capabilities. And playing around with Samsung's latest offering definitely got me thinking twice about my decision. So last up is the video, and there's a couple things I want to say here. Well, first of all, the color on the Galaxy S6 is a lot better, but I don't know if it's trying to do some kind of crazy camera shake reduction, but I'm taking both of these video clips holding two hands with the phone horizontal, and the fact that the iPhones looks so much more stable than the Galaxy S6 tells me there's something strange going on here. So I don't know if this is something that can be fixed with a software update, but despite the picture on the Galaxy S6 looking better, the iPhone 6 definitely took a much more usable video.
So there you have it guys. Who do you think is the winner of this battle? There are definitely areas where each of them shine, but we want to hear your feedback. So let us know who you think is the winner of the shootout in the comments below.